weaker life forms to the Cyber Leader's educational fun time. Here comes your host and future Commander-in-Chief, the Cyber Leader. Greetings, inferior fleshlings. Today, we're going to talk about the Bill of Rights. Specifically, the way it was stolen from us by your American government. Yes, completely not fake and totally real audience. That is right. The Cybermen created the Bill of Rights before it was so cruelly stolen by the government. Many have refuted my claim, but I shall prove this to be true. Witness the might of cyber recording equipment technology. We have proof in the form of a meeting between myself and the lieutenant. That's me. During the creation of the bill. Roll the tapes, Cyber Steve. All right, Lieutenant. I believe we should start by addressing concerns involving freedom of rights. Leader, I think it is fair to start under the assumption that they can believe what they want without being persecuted by the government. But, of course, we shall establish a clause stating that the citizens of this country shall receive protection from the government. In our design, they may worship the way they want without the government treating them differently from other religions. That sounds like a plan, Leader. Moving on. But I think we need to have limits. We do not want them out at midnight, sacrificing virgins to their demonic soul-eating gods. You are right, Leader. We shall establish a clause stating that they have freedom to worship their ways, but they cannot interfere with the rights of others. Well thought, Leader. Next, I believe we shall give them the right to speak out against the government. That way, if the government goes too far, they may speak their minds, and we shall call this freedom of speech. Of course, Leader. Then we shall establish freedom for the press. That way journalists may speak out and expose when a government takes advantage of their power. Like what, Leader? Oh, I don't know. What if some Republican with a pointy nose would pay to have people get the results of an election because he is irrationally paranoid? That seems strangely specific, Leader. Shut up, Lieutenant. Yes, Leader. Then, the final clause. The final clause? The final clause! What is it? Oh, yes. Well, we should ensure that people have the right to assemble and protest. It is a core part of democracy. Brilliant, Leader. They also shall have the right to petition against the government. If they get enough names, they can give it to the government, and it may cause the government to crap their pants if enough names are on it. This sounds groovy, Leader. I know. All right, boys, we're done. Let's meet again in a few years.
Watching television has paid off again. but it takes its toll, softens the brain.